Hey guys, so I want to share with you today a fantastic offering from a microbrand called BOLDR. Now, I had heard about this company for some time now, but their designs in the beginning never really appealed to me for some reason. They looked a little kind of toy-like, or I don't know, but then I must have missed certain models because now a lot of them actually stand out to me and look like really great options. I saw an ad with a couple of their models, this one and I think the Odyssey 40 Freediver, which also looked really cool, and so I knew I had to get it. It just kind of, the design really clicked with me. I guess the more watches I'm getting my hands on, I'm starting to discover what I really like and what I don't, what I'm looking for, and of course that changes. But this has a lot of features, including the dimensions of wearability that I really like. So first of all, it comes in at the perfect size. It's 41, 40, I believe, and 46 across. You know, really 40, 41 really wear similar to me, so it really doesn't matter. I think this one comes in 40, and you can double check that. Because a lot of sometimes 41s wear more like a 40 than a 40. So, but the lug to lug is just 46, and usually for me, anywhere from 46 to 48 is just perfect. 48 will be kind of more spot on, and this one will be a little bit shorter, but both perfect. So, yeah, perfect dimensions. It's not a thin watch, right around 14, including the domed sapphire crystal. And so when you first get your hands on it, I was surprised it has some weight to it, and that's not a bad thing. It kind of feels substantial in the hand and on the wrist, and I think that's a good thing, especially for a rugged watch like this. So this is the Expedition 1 re-release, basically a reinterpretation of their original Expedition based on popular demand and request, according to the brand. And I think they hit everything right about this. It's basically got a field watch aesthetic, right, with the good number of Arabic numerals, and I like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 as opposed to the classic or the more popular maybe 3, 6, 9, 12, because I think it's just more legible. Like having a few more numbers, and just this layout is more legible than the 3, 6, 9 that you see on like Rolex Explorer and related watches. And so I like that. Now the compass is an interesting feature that I don't really need or use, but I guess it's a cool thing. It's more just the look of it, I guess. It's screw in. It just gives it kind of a unique look. I'm good with or without it, but I think it adds a little bit of symmetry there, and the orange accent is really nice, matching the orange hand. And again, really interesting handset too. That's not used, seen everywhere. Because the inner fillings match exactly the dial color, it almost looks hollowed out, but it's not, which I think gives it a really unique aesthetic. And the really cool thing about this is that it's got this sand color dial, but surprisingly, it's fully loomed. So most fully loomed dials, as you know, come in white color, but I like that it's a sand, almost salmon-like color, and yet fully loomed. And so that also is really unique. And for like an explorer adventure watch, it actually makes reading it in the dark perfect. Yeah. And for the crown, you've got this really nice rugged mil-spec knurling on it, really easy to grip. Kind of almost, I guess, I'm not saying this in a bad way, but almost painful because of how, carved out the metal is. But the machining is sharp. It's really nice. Now, the whole thing is bead blasted finish, which, again, works seamlessly with the entire aesthetic of the watch. And then the canvas strap that it comes in is, again, perfect, matching the color, and just feels rugged. It's not a cheap kind of canvas. In fact, initially it's pretty stiff, so you have to work it in. And adding to that stiffness is this like leather backing, which is nice, but again, you know, it makes it a lot more durable, but you have to work it in. So here's the shot, the presence on the wrist. You can see it's really nice. You know, the AR coating on this is also really nice. You know, you're seeing a reflection here, but in real life, you see almost no glass. And then at times, if you tilt it, of course, you get the dome, which gives a really nice effect, really adds this kind of fullness. And so this, to me, is the perfect field watch. Now, further adding to that, you've got a Sellita SW200 movement, Swiss movement. So for those who care, I don't really care so much about, you know, the movement and movements being so accurate, because, you know, honestly, when you set the, you know, if you rotate watches, first of all, they're going to stop at some point and you're going to have to reset it anyway. And also, when you set it, you know, you're not getting it to that precision anyway, like to the second. That's just really hard, even if you try to line it up. So it doesn't matter too much as long as it's reasonable. And this one is super accurate. I've had experience with the movement on Zen, and it was super accurate for those who care. Yeah, so that's basically it. A really nice aesthetic, really good wearability. I would say, you know, it's mostly for casual situations. It doesn't have anything dressy about it, from the bead blasted finish, this canvas strap, which you can swap out, but I think it looks best on this, to the dial and the color, which kind of stands out. So it is a good field watch. And just showing you the display case back with some interesting decoration right here. I guess lines of rock formations maybe. And I won't zoom in further, but this is numbered. So I think I have 12 out of 300. It's a limited edition run of 300. But so when I actually got it, this is the color I wanted, but the other ones happen to be sold out anyway. They're the white ones and black / maybe navyish kind of dial. I thought this one for me worked, but the other ones were sold out quicker. They seem to be more popular. But checking now, they're actually, you can get it on pre-order. So it seems like, I guess they're making more of these. But again, saying that they're numbered. But for now, the initial release is numbered and limited. So yeah, I don't think it gets any better. I don't know. There's really nothing I would change about this. And that's the beauty, because sometimes, or often, more often than not, there is always something that I'd want to change, you know, to make the entire aesthetic more flawless. But I think well-made pieces basically, you know, it's not about each little component so much, but really like the choice of what components you use together, right? And the finish, the size, the compass, everything about it that I mentioned. I do like also having a date. I prefer dates. Yeah, everything is just on point. So there's nothing really I would change. Maybe, I don't know, I guess a thinner profile or slightly lighter, maybe titanium would be good, because titanium also gives it kind of a rugged finish, but making it a lot lighter. So that might even be make it more comfortable. But there you go, guys. I think this is one of the best brands. There's so many these days, but this is one of the really good ones, good brands, BOLDR. I've come across a lot of micro brands, and this is, one of the big names, but also really good, top-notch value for quality. So absolutely recommend it, and I hope to explore more from these guys. I have my eyes on the free diver, the 40 free Odyssey 40 free diver, like I mentioned. That one, check it out. It looks really cool, at least in the photos. So I'll have to check that out as well. All right, so hope this was useful for you. Hopefully I can get an upgrade on the camera to make it easier to review these things, but I hope, I gave you kind of a good sense of what this looks like. So check it out, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next videos. Bye.